Alright, so this is going to be part one of me playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time, blind playthrough. Don't know what to expect of this at all. All I've heard is rumors that this game gets weird. I don't know exactly how weird, but hopefully I'll find out. Oh my god, that music! Makes me feel like I'm in an anime already. Hey! Oh, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. Great, so typical ditzy high school girl. Awesome. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Cool, good for her. And I guess me too. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Have we known each other for that long? Because I don't feel like I've known her for that long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Dang. She wants to sleep in? Dude, I'm up at 8 a.m. every morning. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Is that an option? Can we run away? Like, can we run away from this entire world? Please? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Alright, I guess I'm stuck. Oh, dear God. It's a snake woman. She has scales on her shirt. Shoot her! She's a viper. Sorry, XCOM flashbacks. Yes, you did oversleep again. Yeah, you caught me this time. Congratulations. What do you want, a cookie? Yeah, only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Like, otherwise I'd give you the time of day. Yes! I was thinking about ignoring you. It's like she knows me already. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, you fucking weirdo. You friggin' weirdo. But you did wait for me after all. Yes, okay, fine, I did wait for you. Against my will, I might add. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Bitch, I can be mean if I want to. No. Yeah, whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Good. Maybe when we get to school I can ditch her in the bathroom or something. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Yes? Club? I need to join one of those things? I'm not interested in joining your stupid club. No. I refuse. I haven't been looking either, see? Look! He knows me. He knows I don't want to join any clubs. I mean, he is me, but still. That's not true. Yeah, okay. You told me, I told you I would join a club this year? Ugh. Well, I think I was lying. Did I? Ugh. I'm sure that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yes, exactly. I say yes and I'm not even thinking about it. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yep, that sounds about right. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. glad. I'm dying at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. So tempted to just say something incredibly, terribly rude right now, but I won't. Because that's above me. You trust me, right? No. No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright, alright. Fine. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes her happy. Yeah, get her to stop making that face. No promises. Yes, Sayori, I promise I will try. I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree little girl? Alright. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Yeah, that's very surprising. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Like I yes. Like I exaggerate everything in my head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Holy crap, it's the end of the day already? Yes! Time to go home. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Why did it have to be clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori? She must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Huh. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Great! Awesome! Yep. Well, forgive me if my, top objective of the day is to be more spaced out than a ditzy pink-haired anime schoolgirl. Don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you'd know. No. What do I know? What do I know? Please tell me. I want to know. What do I know? Well, I can come to your club. Sayori. There's no way I'm going to your club. Yep. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. The literative arts. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. But since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Great! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Once again, it's like he knows me. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Why do you care so much, anyway? Don't make promises you can't keep! Exactly! I do also want to say that her eyeball right now kind of looks like a Pokeball. Don't know why I decided to point that out, but there it is. Right there. Pokeball. You're not going to be able to unsee it now. But yeah, don't make promises you can't keep. And I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. At this point, it could be either or. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I feel like I've made a terrible mistake. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Delicious cupcakes. They're my weakness. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities, which is beyond me. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Yes, the new member who doesn't want to be here is here. I told you, don't call me a new member! Eh? I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. She's blushing, and she's got some very prominent features, might I say. You know, the purple hair. It's exactly what I was going on about. It's very prominent. You know, the rest of her, it's pretty normal. So, yeah, she brought a boy. Kill the atmosphere. Ugh. Well, don't let me keep you. Let me just go ahead and walk right out the door. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! And this is going to be my motivation to stay in the club, I'm sure. What are you looking at? Your hair. I'm looking at your hair. Natsuki. Oh, okay, so her name is Natsuki. Oh, Get the feeling she's gonna be the tsundere one. Or however you say it. I don't know. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one that I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Probably. Or she's just the obligatory lolly in every game. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Good. Good. Yeah, let me just, you know, ignore the angry, pink-haired lolly girl. Natsuki, always full of energy? Sure! Very full of energy and spite. And this is... Yuri, really? Yuri? The smartest member of the club, and her name is Yuri. Really? Really? We'll just glaze over that. And glance over it. Yeah. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid? Bleh, I can't talk correctly. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it makes sense. They both seem very, very hyper. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Great. Basically completely out of my league. Yes. This is truth. Completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, I'm gonna say off-putting. It feels a little you too. Okay. You too, Monica. Do I actually get to make a choice on who I sit next to? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Yeah, sure, I'm ready. Whoa! Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cute. I'm sure. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Aw, so cute. So fluffy! Last time I saw a cat the other day, it hissed at me. I'm not lying either. My roommate's cats both hissed at me. Well, there's a dozen and there's 5 people, so that's at least 2 cupcakes for everyone with 2 left over. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. That's going to be important. Sayori, Monica, then me. It's going to be some kind of important question later on in the game, like, do you remember the order in which you grabbed the cupcakes? Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Really, Sayori? Not 2 seconds into eating something and you get frosting all over your face. You ditz. Don't you realize this is high school? We have an image to maintain here, dang it! Turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Really now? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Buttercream icing. This is really good. And oh my god, I'm not lying for once. This is delicious. Thank you. Thank you very much, Natsuki. I appreciate it. Why? Yep, definitely the tsundere. The tsundere lolly. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I care for you or anything. Yeah, haven't I heard this somewhere before? Maybe in a dating sim sometime back. Not like I made them for you or anything. Exactly. Got you pegged. Not literally. I thought you technically did. They already said... Maybe, okay. Well, gee, get mad. But not for, you know, you dummy. Alright, jeez. Pissy. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, that's the best thing to do in this situation, just ignore. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Good. You finally have something to wash all this, delicious cupcake down with. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot down next to the cupcake tray. Good. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yes, actually, that's the oddest part. You keep a whole tea set here just for this occasion? The teachers gave us permission to have a ceramic tea set in the classroom. Okay, cool. Okay. I can't fight her logic here. Yes, a good cup of tea, coffee, something like that goes really good with reading a book in a nice reclining chair. Can't really beat that. I guess. Kind of. Intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, you know, mission achieved with this very prominent feature. You know, the hair. Nothing else. Nothing else. That's not true. Insulted. Yuri looks away. Oh, she's insulted. Well, darn. Yep, I believe you. Totally believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Oh, good. She's glad I enjoy tea. Good. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Is getting dragged here against my will an option? I'm still willing to say that. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so I guess I just decided to come with. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Yeah, sure, feel right at home with, what is it, 4 cute girls? Although, you know, one of them's kind of like my best friend, so she's like completely out of the league for other stuff. And as president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Awesome! Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Yeah, this is me now. I can't stand politics anymore. It's too toxic. I'm trying to quit the stuff, but I can't. Arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. Yeah, but with us it's more like fist fighting and screaming at the other person, you're wrong. Yeah. I'm fulfilling that dream. Good. Monica really is a great leader. Well, I'm sure she is if she was leader of the debate team. Also nods in agreement. Yes. I'm surprised there aren't more people here in the club. It must be hard to start a new club. Something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I don't think I'm either of those things. I'm not fun or worthwhile. Far from it. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. All right. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. That could very well be the case. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Well, I'll just have to make the best out of the situation. What kind of things do you like to read? Oh, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Really? Is my character this uninteresting? When do I get to make a decision? Why? When? When? Manga. Quietly muttered to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, great. Yeah, she's the one that likes that stuff too. Great. Cool. Great. The tsundere. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Good. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Well, it is a very cute smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What do you like to read? She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Cool, like Lord of the Rings. Maybe. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. I can agree with that. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out what kind of voice to add to all these. That's why I'm talking for some of them and not talking for others. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes, it's absolutely amazing. Oh. This is where the horror aspect comes in. She's been reading horror books, guys. She's into that weird stuff. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yes, this is me right now. I am a rock. I am immovable. I wouldn't have expected that. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah. I can't really agree with you, Natsuki, because horror is usually pretty good. I used to read creepypastas all the time. I love horror. It's a great genre. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Yeah, thanks. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Ooh, my. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh boy. Dude, she's gonna... Like, look at that, look at that. Those clenched teeth, the clenched fist. Like, just, her fist is just gonna go BAM! 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 Just punch her right in her smug little face. Right there. See, oh boy. Slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Why do I care? I think that's impressive. That's very impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet, are we? That's okay. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. My heart is about as deep as a puddle. And as far as exposing things, last time I did that, I got in trouble. Just gonna leave that at that. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a minute. The awkward silence. Everyone's most hated enemy. Okay. I have an idea. Ooh, Monica has an idea. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh boy. Everyone is even. Oh, God, Sayori's all for it. Her poem's gonna be like, roses are red, violets are blue, this poem doesn't rhyme, screw you. Wait, shit. It did rhyme. A little bit. I kind of ruined it at the end, though. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Yes. Yes, we all need to strengthen our bonds. Ladies, please, go home and write poems and help us strengthen this bond of ours. Isn't that right, Skulker? Yes. Yes, Monica smiles warmly at me once again. That makes it all worth it. Hold on. But there's still one problem, though. There's one thing I don't get. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, God. No. No! Avert your eyes from me, ladies! You are demons! Demons, I say! No! 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 You all... I'm defenseless against this. Yeah, okay. Crack and crumble. Just make them stop making those faces, please. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You can't! That is, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. That's a bit more creepy than I was going for. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yay! Hey, stop jumping! You're gonna choke me out or something. Super pissed. Yeah, okay, great. Like I'd be scared of you. Well, probably would be. That makes it official. I just like how her hair's like right in her mouth, like, here, taste my hair. This is all you're good for. Taste my hair. Thanks, I guess. We can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. Monica looks over at me once more. Skulker, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh boy. Is this where I get to make my first actual decision? I have to write a poem? Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. It's starting down at my legs and working its way up through my torso, and then I puke everywhere. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh boy. Here we go. I had to walk to school with her. Now I gotta walk home with her? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. It's because she always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. That was the quickest day of school ever. It only felt like it lasted about 30 minutes. The two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, dear God. This is something I'm gonna save for next time. Yeah, I'm just gonna save the game here, and I'm gonna call it for right now. It's already been about 35 minutes, and I think that's long enough for a video. It'll probably take long enough to encode this and put it up on YouTube. Fingers crossed! Anyways, have a good night, everyone.